What up, what up, what up, what up? Back for another live stream. Hey, yo, I want to talk about, I just saw this video about Amazon, and some of y'all may not care, but you better start caring, like for real, for real. Let me figure out how to, I got two videos planned. For some reason with the live stream, it'd be delayed or whatever, I guess. So when you're editing or if you live, you don't want something that you don't want on there. But this is like super crazy, guys. Amazon, they finna get rid of some workers. They finna start laying off. This is all happening. Whether you don't want it to happen or not, you know what I'm saying, or you don't care, it's gonna happen. And if you're not concerned, if you're a regular worker like the regular people, it's they're gonna have to pay for this. But you shouldn't be afraid. It's good. It's a gift and a curse. But yo, we're gonna get into the video and we're gonna talk about it. Let me get the video set up. Gonna have to do this so I can actually hear it. Or maybe I could do it like this. All right, let me share my screen. I'm gonna go to that. Share. Am I still popping up? Yep, I'm still over there. I ain't the best live streamer in the world. I'm trying to get better. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me make sure y'all can hear everything. Let me make sure. Share computer sound. All right, let's get into it. Make sure y'all can see my screen. We good. Boom.
This morning, concerns that Amazon, the second largest private employer in the country, is planning one of the biggest workplace transformations in modern history.
In a fulfillment center, the Cardinal robot will pack packages into carts.
The New York Times, citing leaked documents, reports Amazon expects sales to double by 2033, growth that would normally require 600,000 more workers. But the company is reportedly looking to fill those jobs with robots and automate 75% of its operations.
We could do this with our robot. We could do this with our technology. That's what we're going to do.
In the near future, Amazon reportedly estimates automation could help it save more than $12 billion and shave about 30 cents off each item it ships. In a statement, Amazon said the leaked documents reflect the perspective of just one team and don't represent our overall hiring strategy, adding that the company is actively hiring and plans to fill 250,000 positions for the holiday season.
One of the things that we've been proud of over our 10-year history is the ability to develop robots that work well alongside people.
It comes amid growing fears of technology replacing human workers. The so-called godfather of artificial intelligence has been sounding the alarm.
If I worked in a call center, I'd be terrified. If I was someone like a legal assistant, a paralegal, they're not going to be needed for very long. For mundane intellectual labor, AI is just going to replace everybody.
Well, Amazon.
Okay, y'all heard it. They claim that's the godfather of AI. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't never heard of the guy till the end. I'm not really into that type of world. But you know what I'm saying? If he on the news, this is ABC News, he on there, he's somebody. He's telling you himself, look, if you work at a call center, say even if you're a paralegal, you should be terrified. Now, they're talking about they're gonna have 600,000 positions replaced. All right, that replacing regular people. That means they ain't gonna be hiring 600,000 people. They're building their company that's gonna be occupied by AI for these 600,000 positions. Okay, now that's what you have to understand. 600,000 jobs gone, and that's they're growing. They're growing. They're adding in robots. Normally, when Amazon or any company, any industry grows, it's a great thing for the economy because there's going to be more jobs for the people, but not these types of jobs. Anything mundane, anything repetitive, anything that anybody could do. You don't even need you don't even need a high school diploma in some of these places, right? It's going to be replaced by AI, and this is Amazon. All right, but you saw it's going to save like $12.6 billion, right? Amazon don't work for you. All right. Amazon don't care about you. Amazon cares about these shareholders. They have people that have invested in Amazon and they're trying to help those people plus themselves reap a ROI, return on their investment. Okay. It's all about making money. So if we decrease, all right, expenses like workers and overtime and paying humans, right? They're going to make more money, have more profits, all right? Because you don't have to pay machines, of course, right? I'm sure there's going to be some, they're going to have to pay for maintenance, but there's nothing compared for paying workers. And plus, workers, AI can work around the clock. Humans can't. The worker can work all day, same worker, right? But a human, you got to pay them. You got to give them raises. And then humans are humans. You know what I mean? Humans, they make mistakes. They show up late. They're not always reliable. Life be happening. They need vacations. They need breaks. All this other crazy stuff that come along with humans and all the drama. Sometimes they be messing up in the warehouse and the orders getting messed up or somebody get hurt and they got to deal with lawsuits and workers' compensation. Not with robots, not with AI. All right. Now for us, now those $12.6 billion they're gonna be saving. Nobody they ain't really talk about this video. I ain't went through the whole thing yet, but that's gonna help you too if you shop on Amazon. They're gonna probably be able to alter their prices, might lower them, maybe shipping to be lesser. I don't know. All right, so that's a cool thing too. They're gonna, of course, think of the customer and how they can make them better so they can increase their profits because when the customer's happy, they're gonna want to spend more. And if they can save more, they're definitely gonna want to spend more. So it's a good thing too, but not for you. If you work at Amazon or work at jobs like that, you're gonna have to figure something out because this is moving fast. They said by 2033, we're at 2025. That's roughly 8 years now, but that's just speculation. That's guessing. It could be a lot sooner, especially the stuff, that's how fast AI is moving. You guys tell me down there in the comments, like, what do you think? Like, do you feel safe? And what are you going to do about it? Like, the whole world is changing. The whole world is changing. Like, everything is happening. It's like, what's happening right now kind of remind me, I wasn't born, I was born in 79. But like through the 60s and 70s, right, that's when the world was really shifting and changing with all this stuff. And this kind of reminds me what's happening with AI and um, politics, everything that's happening. If you watch the news, there's so much stuff. Last night I saw that there's some UFO they think is coming to our solar system or coming to our planet. I mean, that's just some crazy stuff. But there's like so much happening in the media around the world that is crazy. But not to get off subject, I'm telling you guys, I'm here for this video because I want you to start preparing now. If you haven't started preparing now, it's not too late. All right. But it can actually be too late. Okay. You don't want to wait till they tell you you got 2 weeks to figure it out and they land people off. And then right now, some people are actually already laid off. So like you don't even have everything to do with AI. This is just the subject matter of this video. But with the government shut down, EBTs and all this stuff, with people saying it's going to be shut down November the 1st. I mean, cut off, they won't be receiving them, right? And it could be a prolonged situation. So it could roll into December. And this is the holidays. We finna roll into Thanksgiving. We finna roll into Christmas when people are trying to spend money, and then now you got to be tight because what's going on with the world, right? And I'm telling you, guys, you looking at somebody that been through this. I literally went through this back in 2020, 2019, 2020 during COVID. I lost everything. When I say I lost everything, everything. It was me, my wife, and I have 5 kids, 2 girls that are twins, 3 boys, and we was like broke, had no home, and we got lucky. We got a car. Somebody donated a car to us, but we were sleeping in our car. All right. I lost everything. I had filed bankruptcy. I didn't have any income coming in. like to give you to help you understand, I was so broke to where we would go through the drive-through of like Burger King or McDonald's, and I would just order some water because it was free, and I asked for extra napkins, um, so we could have something to wipe our butts. We literally would like have to. It was a place that we went to number two because we didn't have no. There was no bathroom, right? Imagine taking your kids to school and you're embarrassed and you trying to like bathe them with like the little uh soaps that you get from out of the bathrooms. We would get a little cup and squeeze it in there, and they would use that hand soap to bathe with, right? So I'm just telling you where I came from, and I'm not just like playing around. So I went down in the trenches all the way down deep in the mud with the worms and everything, and I came out. I figured this out. I'm glad to God that it happened because I was so comfortable. I didn't even like my job. I was so comfortable though because it paid the bills and it was safe. And no, if that wouldn't have happened, I'd probably be watching the video for somebody telling me to do this and probably would be like, man, everything gonna be all right. No, everything ain't gonna be all right. It's coming. All right, it is coming. Like we looking at it and we like, wow, this is amazing. But it's coming for you. AI is coming for you. This is the big shift, the big change that if you guys aren't paying attention and taking it seriously, you're gonna wake up, you're not gonna have a job, you're not gonna be making no money, right? What you need to be doing, in my opinion, what worked for me, there's a lot of ways you could do this. There's this rapper, his name's Swiss Beats. He said there's a million ways to get it, and he's talking about making money. There's a million ways to make money. Just choose one. And I chose this one. I chose digital products. Digital products to me is the easiest way to get started, right? Um, you don't have to have no super special skills. You don't have to have a lot of followers. You don't have to have a lot of capital, right? Um, you don't need all the crazy stuff that you would need in order to start a traditional business or a brick and mortar business, all right, or an online business to where like you're doing Shopify, you're selling products. You don't have to deal with inventory. You don't have to deal with customers. You don't have to deal with shipping. You don't have to deal with none of that stuff, man. All you got to do is just create a problem that is affecting a small group of people, and those people can make you filthy rich, right? And you can just build and grow from there. And that's exactly what I did, right? I had a skill that I didn't have at first that I created and started making money off of it to where I am now. All right. And you just grow and you just can't wait, but it's possible. If you start now, no, everybody has their own time, and I know it's like everybody's skeptical because there's so many fake people telling you doing stupid stuff. Like I be seeing these people on here talking about doing surveys, man. Y'all come on now. I get it. I get it. When you're desperate and you're trying to figure it out and you don't know, these people misleading you, man. You're not gonna make no money from no surveys. You're not gonna make no money by playing games. You're not gonna make no money by watching ads. Like if it's all a game. Those people are affiliate for those companies. They get you to sign up, they get a commission. All right. That's you don't see no guru saying, hey, I made $1 million while watching ads. You want to do what the millionaires are doing, the smart people that really that's doing it, right? And that's just still trading your time for money if you do that. You got to sit down and watch ads. You sit down, I got to chat with people. You sit down, um, got to do these video games. You trading time for money. What you want to do is you want to get out of that mindset and you want your money to work for you, right? So well, right now you can even keep your job. You can still be working your job, and while you're at work, while you're off work, while you're sleeping, the digital product that you created is selling. All right, you're literally making money while you sleep. That's what you want to be doing. All right. And you just got to invest the time in it now. So, right, if you wake up and things are like crazy and everything that they're saying, like Amazon and jobs and all this stuff, right? It's it won't affect you as much. All right. If it don't even affect you at all. Like from where I'm sitting, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. But I'd be like, man, thank God I'm not out there. I probably would be at Amazon. I could I could see myself doing it or being a manager because I was a general manager and I was always looking for the something to move me up, right? So I was happy where I was, but I didn't stop looking like I got the experience now, so now I could go try here. And I could see myself probably working at Amazon in corporate or something like that. And them telling us, yo, we don't really need you guys to oversee employees no more because all of them are robots, right? And they giving me the boot. That can happen, all right? And I know it can happen because it happened. It can happen. And I don't want it to happen to you. If it does happen to you, I want you to be prepared for it. All right, so this is what I did. I created this thing. It's called the 90 days to 5K sprint. And basically, it's me going back to when I first started with the information I have and giving it to you to show you how if I had to start all over, here's how I make my first 5K in 90 days. All right, I'm talking about at ground zero. And it's for regular people just like you. You know, you have a job, you don't have a lot of time, so you can work at your own pace. I recommend that you do it day by day, but it's the little micro things I would do based off the reality of my current situation. If I was in your shoes, I work a job or two, I'm a husband or a wife, I have kids or a kid or whatever. I don't have a lot of money. I don't know a lot of things. I don't know what to sell. I don't know where to start. That's what I created it for. Okay, all of those things. So you'll be able to go day by day over the course of 90 days and do things that will lead up to you having a business that makes you money. All right. And we got to aim high. My goal is for you to hit 5K, but no, we're aiming high. If you made an extra $500, right, that's going to be consistently coming to you every single month, right? Wouldn't that be life changing? And wouldn't that give you the boost of confidence that you need and to know that, hey, I did this and I got this result. If I do this, and I was only doing it like 10%. If I do it 50%, this is going to happen. If I go all in 100%, then this is going to happen. That's what happened to me. I remember when I made my first $10, I was like, whoa, it was like $1 million because I knew that it was real. I knew that it can actually happen. I knew that you can actually make money from the internet. I remember thinking like nobody's gonna give me any money. Know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna pay me, and that is totally false. People will pay you. All right. If you can convince them that what you have will help them solve a problem, they will pay you. All right. Now I teach you how to do this. If you don't have any products, I'll give you some products that are selling for me right now, that I sell right now. I would give you those products inside of the sprint. And I teach you how I'm selling them. So all you got to do is replicate and duplicate, copy and paste and do what I'm doing, right? Or if you have a special skill, I will show you how to sell your special skill because I have special skills too. Or if you don't want to sell my products, but you don't think you have a special skill, I'll show you how to find one that you had and you didn't even know that you didn't even know you had it and show you how to monetize it inside the sprint. Okay. And the cool thing about all of this, I'm going in the whole sprint, I'm teaching you how to do this, but now with all the technology we have now, because I didn't have AI. We didn't have ChatGPT or Gemini. We didn't have all these tools and softwares that can help you create 30 pieces of content in 10 minutes. All right. We didn't have all these tools and softwares and VA assistants that can create a whole strategy and plan. I had to figure it out. Right. Now it's like crazy. It's so easy. I would not be scared to start any business or walk away from my job or look to get started to making money online with all the tools, resources that are on the internet and at your disposal today. Like if this was out 6 years ago when I first started, I'd probably be a billionaire. I'm just telling y'all. 6 years from now, I have like 800 million, close to a billion. if I would have started back with what I know now. I'm just now learning it too. I've been doing it for about a year or two. Um, but now I'm getting acclimated and I know how crazy this is. And I'm taking it seriously and seeing how, like, yo, we better stop playing. ChatGPT is here. It's AI. Everybody's inserting it into their softwares online, like YouTube. Like my YouTube channel is being run by AI now. Like when I drop a video, YouTube has an AI assistant now. It tell me my last video performance, what video I should put out next, what people are engaging with. Like I don't even have to think about it. It writes my scripts and optimizes my videos from the YouTube description and everything, and it does it with me in mind of what I'm trying to do. So it tells me, hey, this video ain't made for you to get 1 million views or 1 million subscribers. This video is made for you to convert. So you look at my videos, you might be like, yo, he only got 200, he only got 80 views. Somebody probably paid me $1,000 off of that video that got 80 views, because that's what the AI does. And this is YouTube. You can do it off any platform. It can show you how to do this faces. You don't want to show your face. Like, this is crazy. What are you waiting for? Tell me what you're waiting for. Because there is no reason to wait. You feel me? There's no reason to wait. There's no reason why you should be waiting. And you can do this. You can absolutely do this. I did it. I came from nothing. And if I did it, you can actually do it too. I want you guys to drop your comments down below and tell me what's stopping you. What's stopping you from getting started? Why aren't you trying to do it? Because you absolutely can. All right. I'm going to leave the link and everything for you to get started with my 5K sprint. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, you guys, because I want this to be the year that you make that change and you do something for you. All right. Y'all stay blessed.